Extinction might seem final, but nature is full of surprises. Today, we're exploring the stories of 10 incredible animals that came back from the brink of extinction. These species teetered on the edge due to human activity, habitat loss, and environmental changes. But thanks to conservation and resilience, they've defied the odds. Let's dive in. Our first comeback story is the Coelacanth, a true prehistoric marvel. These ancient fish were believed to have gone extinct with the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. So imagine the shock in 1938 when a South African fisherman caught one alive. Museum curator Marjorie Courtenay-Latimer discovered it amongst the catch. Thought to live up to 100 years and grow to over 2 meters in length, how did they vanish from our radar? The Coelacanth thrives in deep, dark oceanic caves, well beyond typical fishing grounds. They went unnoticed for centuries. Now, thanks to strict fishing protections and efforts to preserve their habitats, populations of Coelacanth are stable, though still critically endangered. The 2 known living species are believed to exist off the eastern coast of Africa, but have also been found in Indonesian waters. The bald eagle, America's national bird, once symbolized strength and freedom, but by the mid-20th century, it faced catastrophic decline. Habitat loss, hunting, and widespread use of the pesticide DDT devastated their numbers, weakening their eggshells and halting reproduction. In 1963, there were only 417 nesting pairs left in the entire United States, but a series of monumental changes saved them. The US banned DDT in 1972, launched reintroduction programs, and enforced strong protection laws under the Endangered Species Act. These efforts paid off, and today the bald eagle has soared back to over 70,000 individuals. It's one of the most iconic conservation success stories. Next, is there a more beloved animal than the giant panda? In the 20th century, habitat destruction and poaching drove panda numbers to dangerously low levels. With fewer than 1,000 left in the wild, the situation was dire. Their reliance on bamboo, a plant that takes years to recover after being harvested, made them particularly vulnerable as forests were cleared. China, however, took action. They created vast panda reserves, cracked down on illegal hunting, and established breeding programs. Today, giant pandas number over 1,800 in the wild, and their conservation status has improved from endangered to vulnerable. It's proof that even the fussiest eaters can survive with the right help. The European bison, or wisent, was hunted to extinction in the wild by the early 20th century. Habitat destruction and overhunting wiped out these magnificent creatures across Europe. Luckily, a small number survived in captivity, and conservationists launched an ambitious breeding program. Over the years, bison have been reintroduced to protected areas across Europe, from Poland to Romania. Today, more than 6,000 roam freely, playing a vital role in rewilding efforts by grazing and reshaping forest ecosystems. It's a powerful example of how a species can be brought back with vision and determination. Humpback whales once ruled the oceans, until the commercial whaling industry nearly wiped them out. By the mid-20th century, their populations had fallen by up to 90%, with some groups numbering just a few hundred. Thankfully, global bans on whaling, including the 1982 International Whaling Commission moratorium, allowed these gentle giants to recover. Today, humpback whale numbers have rebounded to over 135,000, a far cry from the brink of extinction. Protecting them not only preserves their beauty, but also supports healthy marine ecosystems. The Caspian horse is one of the world's oldest known breeds, dating back to ancient Persia in the mountains of northern Iran. For centuries, they were thought to be extinct, lost to history, until their rediscovery in 1965 by American archaeologist Louise Firouz in Iran. They had survived in remote mountain regions, used by villagers for transport and work. Firouz initiated a breeding program to save them, and today Caspian horses have a small but stable population. Their survival is a testament to the importance of cultural and natural heritage, working hand in hand. This nocturnal parrot from New Zealand is one of the rarest and most unusual birds in the world. When humans arrived on the islands, they brought invasive predators like rats and cats, which decimated kakapo populations. By the 1990s, only 50 remained. Conservationists stepped in, relocating the surviving birds to predator-free islands and implementing a round-the-clock breeding program. Today, the Kakapo population has grown to over 250. While still critically endangered, their recovery shows the power of intensive conservation work. Elegant and perfectly adapted to desert life, the Arabian Oryx was hunted to extinction in the wild by the 1970s for its striking horns. However, a few individuals were saved in captivity and bred in zoos worldwide. Reintroduction efforts began in Oman and later spread to other parts of the Middle East. Today, there are over 1,000 Arabian Oryx living in the wild, and their population is growing. Their survival a testament to global cooperation in conservation. Green sea turtles have been swimming our oceans for millions of years, but human activity pushed them to the edge. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and poaching of their eggs caused population declines worldwide. To help, conservationists protected key nesting beaches, banned harmful fishing methods, and created marine reserves. Thanks to this, green sea turtles are now recovering, with some nesting sites seeing record numbers of hatchlings. Their journey shows how resilient nature can be when given a chance. Our final story is the incredible comeback of the California condor. Habitat loss, lead poisoning, and poaching brought this giant bird to the brink. By 1987, only 27 individuals remained in the wild. In a last-ditch effort, all surviving condors were captured for a breeding program. After decades of hard work, their numbers have risen to over 500, with many flying free again. The California condor's recovery is one of the greatest achievements in avian conservation. These incredible stories remind us that extinction isn't always the end. With effort, dedication, and global collaboration, we can bring species back from the brink. Which of these stories inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ZooLair for more amazing tales from the natural world. Until next time.